Hi Pisces, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Pisces may show up on your astrological natal chart, trust me, these March messages you don't want to skip and you don't want to miss. I have lots of information coming in for you. I'll talk more about those planetary March shifts in a minute, but first, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, my private recorded readings, more information about my Patreon membership, in tier 1 or tier 2, or if you're interested in buying the drops, that information for my Patreon shop and more are all down below in the description box. You can click on those links there. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages. If you could give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, that lets me know that you are interested in receiving more content so I can make more for you. Now, if you know people in your social circle who you feel may benefit from these free channeled messages, then feel free to share my YouTube channel link with them. And remember to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out new content upload or when I go live on my live stream for my subscriber only events, which you can follow me on, number 1, by clicking your notification bell. Number 2, Instagram. Okay, all that information is underneath my banner. You can follow me also on Facebook. And you could also follow the latest updates and information in the community post tab here on my channel. Okay. That being said, let me give you a quick overview of probably what you've been hearing for quite a bit here, talking about those planetary shifts and those energetic shifts here that are already started. That's number 1, and in some cases will continue to be on their way all the way to the end of March. So let me give you a rundown on what those are. And remember, these can potentially impact your overall energy or at least influence certain areas of your life. First and foremost, what has already started is Venus in retrograde. So Venus in retrograde started on March 2nd, and that's going to go all the way through April 13th. Okay. Venus focuses on themes of love, fertility, romance, finer things in life. That means career, finances, things of that nature. And Venus is going to be in retrograde for quite a bit. Okay. We also have March 15th through April 2nd. And what's coming in through that timeline here is Mercury is going to be in retrograde. And Mercury rules or focuses on themes that are about communication, technology, thoughts, travel, knowledge. And that sort of information is in a way Mercury's focus, or it rules over those energies. Now, why are retrogrades so important to know about? And that's because retrogrades are when a planet moves in its opposite direction or rotation. So in other words, the rotation and motion of that planet is in opposition. It goes the opposite direction. Whatever direction they are going normally, it goes in its opposite rotation. Okay. So what does that mean? Just imagine yourself, you walk every day, moving forward, right? You move forward, having to do everything backwards. Okay. So basically that's the energy here when it comes into play in regards to Venus and Mercury. And of course, they have their own themes and areas that they focus on. So there may be here potential tension or friction within the areas that Venus and Mercury normally look after or focus on, right? 2, or I should say 3 other important information or things in planetary shifts and energies that are going to be happening in the month of March here, Pisces, is number 1, the lunar eclipse. The lunar eclipse in Virgo is going to happen March 14th. Now, Virgo is ruled by Mercury, okay? So again, there we have another shift happening with the planet Mercury. Then followed up by that lunar eclipse, we're also going to have a solar eclipse, and that's going to be happening in Aries, which is ruled by Mars. So again, that solar eclipse in Aries will be happening March 29th. Okay. Last but not least, Aries season will begin March 20th, and so will the spring. The spring, and we're going to that spring phase, right? So, that being said, those are the energies that all will be happening in the month of March. Okay. We're going to take a look here and see what blessings, energies, what things or energies you need to be aware of during the month of March, okay? And how that can, what you need to know and how you can kind of maneuver it in a different direction, if so be it, okay? So let's take a look here, and we have freedom, breaking the chains. Well, guess what here, Pisces? Um, let's see, Scorpio. Okay, also a water sign like you, Scorpio also had this card come out in their reading. Okay, so in the month of March, there could be here energies of you breaking away from things that no longer serve you, releasing those things that are either making you uncomfortable in the month of March, or something that you've been thinking about for quite some time and you've been taking into account but really haven't made up your mind on, okay, is how this is coming across. Now, breaking the chains, this could be, especially with the fact that Venus is in retrograde, this could be in the area of love, fertility, romance, also having to do with finances, okay, so career, something may be in a way kind of giving you that energy, that heads up energy. Also, Mercury in retrograde, again, remember, Mercury has a lot to do with communication. So the manner in which you communicate with others and others communicate with you. There may be here some potential, this doesn't mean it has to, but there could be here some potential forces, energies, conversations, second thoughts in certain areas having to do with love, fertility, romance, finances, or career, or for others of you, travel, communication, technology, thoughts, and knowledge. Okay, this tension here is saying, okay, this card brings a lot of tension, but it brings the release. So there's kind of like this sense of resolution of you breaking away, whether that is a breakup, separation, divorce, whether that is kind of making a clear line in the sand here having to do with certain areas of your life. There's a sense here of you reevaluating, and even at times here throughout the month of March, reclaiming some of that energy back to you, to yourself. Okay, so let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. Look at that. Look what just flipped over here. I want to say this before I just kind of unpack what just came out here. By the way, there are way too many. I do see two cards for sure. So those are the ones I'm going to pull out here, but give me a second. I'm also seeing this kind of dreamy area right here. And I feel here, unlike Scorpio, because Scorpio had a different message come in with the same card. But unlike Scorpio, I'm feeling here that for you, Pisces, this sense of breaking the chains is as if the last straw that broke the camel's back, and you come into the sense of realization here in the month of March. Whatever was said, done to you, for you, maybe you did something, you may say something happening here. There's a sense of it kind of like you making up your mind that you are going to release and free yourself from either that person, the situation, circumstance, event, conversation, recurrent pattern in regards to communication, and that you're going to reevaluate something. There's like a burst of clarity is how this is coming across. It's like finally in March, there's a sense here of a realization that either you were not paying attention to, or that becomes clearer in the month of March due to the retrogrades. Okay, so look what you have here. You have Imagine, and I want to take this card, these two cards. Oh, actually, you have three. Okay, so I thought there were more than that. So there are actually three cards, so that's fine. So we have Imagine, Fork in the Road, and exchanging gifts. Okay, I was going to say exchanging energy. So again, very similar to what I was feeling here. Let's talk about Imagine. I feel that, like I said, there's a sense of clarity coming in for you, even though we will be in retrograde. Because remember, retrogrades are not a good time to start anything, but they are a good time for you to reflect, reevaluate, and figure something out. And there may be something here coming up in this month of March where you are going to start seeing something clearly. There's a sense of illumination, whether it's that you're kind of in a way downloading, channeling information from your higher self or from the ethers, the universe, okay? I'm also getting here, you may see sign, symbol, synchronicities coming in your direction. I'm also feeling here that for some of you, premonitions through dreams, through you seeing either clairvoyantly or sensing with your sixth senses, something here, there's a sense of you uniting with or connecting more with your sixth senses during this time. It could also be because of that solar eclipse. Things may be a little bit clearer, or that lunar eclipse where old versions of yourself, there's this sense of a renewed sense of purpose, and that may be here. What's coming out, I meant lunar eclipse, not solar eclipse, because of that moon. So again, the lunar eclipse here may bring into your energy the sense of renewal, okay, the sense of you getting a clearer picture of what it is that you are truly moving in alignment with, okay? I'm also getting here fork in the road, and like I said, there may be here a decision. Not for all of you, but for some of you, a breakup, separation, or divorce. You really kind of thinking about this area in your life. Now, remember, this could be in love, so breakup, separation, divorce, meaning in the love sector, or breakup, separation, or divorce in the sector having to do with maybe career. So there may be something having to do with that. And for others of you, it may be a breakup, separation, or divorce, so to speak. Divorce, I'm getting kind of like, that's it, I'm done. Maybe a conversation here, okay? So there could be here conversations that place you in a position where you may realize through the enlightenment, okay, through that alignment, and through you gaining a sense of clarity and focus, that maybe something is not being equally exchanged. There's not, or there may not be here an equal exchange between you and someone else, or someone else with you. So there's something here about noticing that energy and, kind of in a way, making a decision about it, being more self-aware about where it is that you want to place attention in regards to your love life, place attention in regards to your career, and place attention in regards to communication, okay, or patterns of communication, or with whom, or in the manner in which others communicate with you, and how you communicate with others, okay? So there's definitely here that sense of, making up your mind on which way you are or you may go, okay, in the month of March. Let's see what other information is coming through for you here, Pisces. I'm also, listen, if it's not a breakup, there could be here tension that may be felt in certain areas here, within the Venus sector or within the Mars, I'm sorry, the Mercury sector. I don't know why I said Mars. For some of you, maybe Mars, but Mercury section. You have here February. Look at that. You have Pisces. I am doing your reading, Pisces. And, in a way, you're coming out in your own reading. So this is talking about something that may be within yourself. Okay. So it may, for not for all of you, but some of you, it may not be external. It may be all these internal changes that may be in your awareness in the month of March. I'm also getting here Aquarius energy as well, because as you know, before Pisces comes Aquarius. So I am getting here that there may be something connected maybe to another water sign, especially for you, Pisces, where I just said that Scorpio had this card in their reading. So whether you are whether the other person is a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or in an area of their astrological natal chart focusing on Venus or Mercury, maybe even Mars, because I just channeled that a little while ago. This is talking about paying close attention with someone who may be or have that type of energy or elements. Okay, so the element of water, they have a lot of water on their astrological natal chart, or they have a lot of air in their astrological natal chart. Okay, and air is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so there's something there as well. You also have here camel, so whatever this may be is something that you're going to be able to move past. Now you have two cards that are focusing on an animal that looks very similar. Now this one is a llama, but the llama is a bit confused here because it's wearing antlers and it's adorned in a different way. And you also have here camel. So for some of you here, there could be here a little bit of kind of like being aware of your travels is how this is coming across. So being aware your next move or your travels. So the next move in love, the next move in romance, the next move in finances or career, the next move in regards to certain communications, so certain conversations that you want to have. I'm also getting here certain moves in regards to travel. Okay, so travel here, kind of pay attention to that energy as well. So there may be a little bit of hiccups along the way. Maybe some of you even technology here, the way that you move through certain information. Okay, so you have here younger person and spear. Listen, Pisces, I'm gonna say this again because now you have two cards that Scorpio had in their March reading. So for some of you, you may have Scorpio somewhere as a placement on your astrological natal chart, or for some of you, this may be connected, like I said, to another water sign, that being Scorpio, because you have here younger person dealings with a relationship, dealings or relationship with a younger person. Now, granted, this says woman, but it could be any person. Okay, so person in general. The person may be either chronologically younger than you, okay, or they can be older than you, but they are either inexperienced or lack a sense of maturity in something here. Or this person could also be you, Pisces, okay? So all depends on how that may resonate. Now, the reason that I mentioned Scorpio again is because Scorpio had the same card along with this card, okay? It says heartache over what you no longer have. And for some of you, there is here a very clear indication that this could be something from your past or recent past, okay? Now, although I am a Taurus sun, I am a Pisces moon. So if you do know your moon sign, I would advise you to take a look at the other readings that I did for the other parts of the chart. Okay, so your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mercury, and things of that nature. But Spear here says there is the sense of this residual energy. Maybe even this person, okay, maybe this person here having to do with the past or recent past. Okay, so there could be here someone, just in general, that may be coming back during this retrograde season, that there was a very deep sense of hurt, whether those were words spoken, whether those were actions, whether that was a tense situation, circumstance, or event. Okay, very interesting. I want to say you have four. You have four cards here, four cards here. I wasn't expecting to do such a thorough reading, like as many cards, but they did pop up. So I do want to give validation, confirmation to whatever this may be coming through for you. So this reading may be a bit more detailed than what I, originally intended. It may go a little bit over time. So hopefully, that's not an issue. Okay. I'm also getting here, especially with Spear, there may have been here a situation, circumstance, or event in the past or recent past that was not equal. Okay, so there wasn't either equal effort, equal communication, equal give and take in whatever this may be with a person. And I feel that either situation, experience, or person may be coming back whether it's they physically come back or whether it's that you are or may potentially think a lot about that person or that situation. And for some of you, this month of March, you're using this energy of the retrogrades to move past it. But there are moments here within this retrograde where it kind of pulls you in this melancholic nostalgia type of feelings, okay? Is how I'm getting this. All right. Now, let's take a look here. Remember, it did say here that there's a sense of you breaking the change. There's this sense here of you trying to move past that energy here in the month of March. And for some of you, again, it's because it's like you want a new start in something. Now, this is not a good time to start something brand new. It is, though, if you already dealt with this project before and you're just going back at it because you want to finish it up, or a negotiation that you just want to finally tie the loose ends, or a conversation that was left out in the open in the past or recent past that may recycle or resurface again in the month of March. And this time around, there's a sense of a completion. There's a sense of tying the loose ends having to do with either that person, experience, conversation, or something that you may have started in the past and you just want to finish up right now. You do have I am worthy. And listen, whatever self-worth issues may have been involved or may have been triggered with this heartache over what you no longer have, there's a sense of you reclaiming back your purpose, reclaiming back your confidence here in the month of March, and not only reclaiming back your sense of value, confidence, and worth, but you doing so because you truly feel the sense of finally letting go or breaking the chains through either a breakup, separation, divorce of a situation, an experience, or a person. Pisces, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you on my Patreon platform. Bye-bye.